Hello! I realized I muted myself. Oh god, I don't like how my hair looks right now. How is everybody doing? Happy Thursday. I hope you all are having a good week. I hope you're all having a fine day. I hope the work has not been too stressful. And that the weather is comfortable. That song's a banger. I had kind of a miserable day yesterday. Hey, that was cool. I've been working that happened automatically. I mean, clearly I didn't even notice that it happened until it happened. I wanted the ability to shout folks out, whomst I enjoy seeing the sight of, and it's still very much in testing, but Noble, you were my test candidate essentially. So actually I thought I disabled that, now that I think about it. 33 here today, not exactly happy with the weather. Yeah, that sounds heinous. I am. Hey, that's me. Congrats on the first, Yorin. Congrats on the second, Noble. Well done. Yorin, what is that emote? Oh, it's the pot. It's an Elden Ring pot. I love that. Alexander, a lovely little pot man. Although he's not that little, he's quite large. We keep trading. Weather Knob had a high of 66. That seems. Twitch removed pot friends, so I got my own. Gotcha. What is 66 in non-freedom units? I gotta figure out how to do this in my head consistently. I just don't remember the algorithm. F2C. Oh, 18. That's actually quite pleasant. A year ago? Bummer. That was before I really started using the platform. I didn't really think about this at all until lately, but like I've been hanging out with some people and you know, some of them are planning on Twitch, I mean, in various channels, and some folks, you know, I see them talking about how they're going to start streaming soon, and you know, a bunch of people are aware of it, and you know, will presumably join their streams at the start, and you know, give them essentially they'll have a pre-existing community of folks who already might just want to hang out with them. I started streaming not actually being a Twitch user. I mean, I had a Twitch account, which apparently I created in like 2014 on my birthday for some reason. But I just decided to start streaming and then kind of figured the rest out after, which, you know, maybe that's the path for some folks, but I do see a lot of people just watch Twitch as a viewer and then transition to streaming. So I don't know. Certainly I don't think my path is the normal one. It's not an abnormal one. It just made me think. Daddy, oh my. Sarah AC Pappy. And then is that Maid Marian from Robin Hood, the Disney animated film? A friend started doing YouTube to get through his backlog. Yeah, that makes sense. I do actually want to try my hand at making a longer form YouTube video. I was making some shorts earlier on with some of the I may have gotten pressure into streaming by my friends who streamed. Yeah, there's plenty of ways to get into it. That's funny. No clue I was gifted a sub to that channel and I never even watched them. What the hell? Is that legal? But to me, that looks like Maid Marian. In that the head garb thing. I haven't watched a movie in years. It used to be my favorite Disney film. I don't know if it still is. In terms of their like 2D animated films. I mean, I do love the Hercules film. Like an all-time great. But I haven't watched it in a long time. Started streaming because one of my friends wanted to watch me play Ori and the Will of the Wisps, but I was at work when I had time to play it, so Twitch VODs were a nice compromise. Gotcha. That's fair. I think that's also like a pretty common thing, is like just wanting to play games and hang out with friends who aren't necessarily, you know, in the same house or city as you even. Just like something to do, to spend time and shoot the shit while you're playing a game, and I think that's perfectly valid. Like I said, there's a bunch of different ways to get into it. I made my account so a friend could see me play Super Meat Boy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I made my account because I wanted to figure out how to record gameplay, because I was playing games weekly just about with a group of 3 other friends of mine. And the 4 of us, we started out playing. I like soft launched the game night thing by buying them all GTFO and forcing them to play with me. Yeah, I made my account. That's back before it was even called Justin TV. Back in 2010. That's funny. I don't know that I even really thought or knew much about Justin TV before it became Twitch. I mean, clearly I made my account in 2014. I have no clue what prompted me to do it, because I didn't use it. It may... I have to imagine it was more related to board games than it was to video games. It's probably somebody was playing board games on Twitch, and I wanted to be able to watch. If I had to take a wild guess, I could not even begin to think of who it might be. I don't know. Anyway, it's not super important. I do remember in 2017, I think it was, the King. Well, actually, I have something to say about Kingdom Death, but in 2017, the Kingdom Death Kickstarter launched for their second print run, and I bought into it at that point. Was it 20? I'm pretty sure it was 2017. I bought into that point because I was young and dumb and didn't have a lot of things for my money to be spent on, and clearly I wasn't thinking about saving it. And so I decided to spend what amounted to like, oh god, what did I just do? My hair. Oh no. I put like what amounted to a car payment or a rent payment down on a board game, and no regrets at all. Actually, 0 regrets. That it is my favorite board game of all time, and will continue to be my favorite board game of all time. I don't think any game has made me feel like it has done. There's just something about Mary type hairstyle there for a second. Yeah, it was pretty wacky. Yeah. But anyway, at some point in 2017, they launched, I think it was in like November, they launched the Kickstarter. I think at the time or thereabouts, some folks were playing either with Twitch, so Twitch could control one of the characters' actions, or maybe they were just playing on Twitch. I don't remember. It's not super important. That's, I think, how I first heard about it. Is I saw the game on Board Game Geek. I saw it talked about. I watched people playing it on YouTube and Twitch, and then I was like, I must own this game, and I must own everything that this game ever puts out for the rest of my life, which is a thought that I apparently have decided to stick to. So every time there's like a new item dropped on the store that has a piece of promo content, I buy it. Without thinking. And that is not necessarily the smartest way to live your life, but it's the way that I'm doing it. Which means I got so all sorts of like weird ass models that I'm probably gonna have to find a way to sell off at some point. Because I certainly have more models than I could ever hope to paint with the speed at which I paint, which is to say glacially slow. And I also don't have room for them. So I think I'll probably keep all like the hard plastic ones, but you know, Kingdom Death, for those of you who are not in the know, actually, why don't I just bring up these images, which will likely be compromising in some way or another. Kingdom Death Monster. Here we go. Nope, that's the Kickstarter. Kingdom Death Monster. Door? Careful, some of them may not be TOS friendly. Yeah, that is very accurate. Yep. It's like right off the gate. Is there a better way to show this? It's funny, like the short it's okay. So Kingdom Death has like a notoriety, I guess, for having, you know, scandalous booby lady miniatures and you know, sexy stuff as a part of the game. Broadly speaking, I don't think that's true. I mean, some of the characters, there are some characters that are kind of cheesecakey in the base game content and even in some of the expansion content, but most of the particularly egregious models and art are from promo stuff that the boutique like miniature company puts out to sell in their store that are completely unrelated to the game, other than they may sometimes have promo content. So like the you know, sex side of things is not really a factor in the playing of the game in most capacities. There's a couple of pieces of art that are a little bit more scandalous, shall we say, but that's not really the focus at all. It's not about that. But the game itself is like a combination of, can I find a picture that I can share? No, let's look at monster game. No, Kingdom Death monster. Oh yeah, okay, this I can show. This seems, wait. So far so good. Yes, okay. The sex is not part of the game, but I cannot show you a picture or I will be banned. No, I just want to double check. This is like, I don't know, some promo video that they put out to announce a new print run. They've been experimenting with some more animations lately. But it is apparently it's a genre defining, actually that's true, it is a genre defining immersive nightmare horror. Genre defining in that the existence of this game has kind of spawned a whole subgenre in the board game world of quote unquote boss battlers that generally have some sort of campaign wherein you fight bosses, but like it's different from a dungeon crawler where there's a dungeon that you crawl through. There's no dungeon. It's more like Monster Hunter. So, you know, Kingdom Death, the board game, Kingdom Death Monster, comprises of like 3 parts. There is fighting the monsters on the board, and that's kind of like Monster Hunter. It's essentially Monster Hunter, the board game, except you know, thematically very different. And then there's a settlement management phase where you take all the monster parts, you use them to like research stuff and build up your settlement and such. Do you have like an out of context channel in your Discord? I don't know that I do, actually. Maybe I should create one. Actually, what I should do is add a quote, but I think, oh shit, I just realized I think I deleted my Stream Elements account, and I think that had the quote that you put, Noble, about you can teach a man to fish, but you can't fish a man to teach, or something like that. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't think it's enabled anymore, unfortunately. I've been meaning to replace it. There's a functionality in Streamer Bot that I've been meaning to set up and just haven't got around to. But that's kind of, I've been tinkering lately with the stream and trying to set up some more stuff for it. So I'll get it working at some point. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to find that quote somehow. But I'm pretty sure that the account itself is deleted. Maybe I have the chat logs locally somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, if I can't find it again, that'll be a shame, because it was funny, whatever it was. Something, oh, it was about, what was it? Something about piss. It was something about piss. I can find chat logs. Let me check. Sure. If you can find a meme bear. Oh my god, what was it? It's something about rather being pissed on than pissed off or something. I don't know, whatever. It'll be around somewhere. You/mods can see everyone's full chat history on Twitch too. Oh, can I? Do I have this power? Oh, my dude, I do. How did I never realize this? Huh? There's in my defense, it was about piss. I think actually maybe I kind of hope it's about piss at this point. Otherwise, I'm going to be very confused. Anyway, I'll find it later. It's not important. Not important. But yes, Monster Hunter plus settlement management, where you research, you upgrade weapons, you unlock new buildings, kind of XCOM, you know, base management-esque. And then there's a third pillar to the game, which is like the weakest and least interesting pillar, perhaps, where you have to actually like track down the monster. So you do your settlement phase, you choose a monster to fight, and then you hunt down that monster in the hunt phase. And then when you finally come upon it, you fight it in the actual like fight phase or whatever it's called. The battle, I don't remember, not important. But just the situations that the game causes, the emergent narrative and the emergent kind of gameplay that comes out of this system, and the kind of depths of the interconnected lore that exists in the content of the game. Just everything about it is so friggin' good. Like having, you can see here, there's like an AI, I don't know, maybe you can't see that. But there's an AI deck for the, when I say AI, this is also just, this is before LLMs were a thing, obviously. This is like the boss intelligence. Every one of these AI cards is like a behavior that the monster has. There's hit locations, and every time you attack, you have to flip over a hit location and see what the hit does. Never mind, I knew the site. The site I knew only indexes big channels. Yeah, that's fair. That's not going to be me. I'll find it later. Don't worry about it. But just like, you know, you attack the monster and it reacts to you in some fashion. It's just everything about the game just feels so interesting, and I love it to bits. If anybody out there ever wants to play this game, let me know, because I don't play it enough. But yes, anyway, long story short, excellent game. There is some perhaps somewhat scandalous art, but the vast majority of it is not actually related to the game or in the game. There's just a very small subset related to, again, this is like a settlement management game that takes place over many, like, quote unquote lantern years, which is a long time. It's actually a variable amount of time, I think, according to the lore, but that's not super relevant. It's a long period of time, and so over the course of, you know, your settlement management, your settlement characters, settlers, they're not settlers, your survivors, that's the word. Your survivors will have kids. I'd be down to played IRL for a few months in a campaign, quite liked it. The host/owner of the game was just a Republican chud. Ooh, fun. So I bailed after a while. That was probably the right call. But yeah, there's a simulator. I think Tabletop Simulator has a mod for it that's probably kind of outdated at this point. And there is a actual like simulator. Is it mentioned on the site here? Here it is. That you can buy these days, of which you can also buy, of course, all sorts of fun content. And because I'm a fucking maniac, I own the full game and all of the content in physical, but I also spent extra money to get a key that gives me all of the content that will ever come out in digital as well, separate from the original purchase of the board game. So I have all this stuff as well. And it's like, it actually works reasonably well, the simulator these days. I think it's pretty inexpensive, comparatively speaking, I guess, for just a base key. Base key's $20. It could be worse, but fortunately, if I'm hosting, then, you know, you wouldn't need to pay anything else. It would just be the price of entry. But yeah, if you ever want to play, I'm 100% down. I love this game. God, just looking at this makes me excited. Like every time a Kickstarter update drops, or I get an email from them, I like drop everything I do to read. And the updates are always like a highlight of my month. Does that ever go on sale? It does, actually. It goes on sale once a year. Be down to give it a go. Oh, the simulator, do you mean? Or do you mean the actual board game? Because the board game definitely goes on sale once a year on Black Friday. And the simulator goes on sale perhaps on that same Black Friday. I don't actually remember if it was on sale last year. I don't actually remember. It may not have gone on sale before. Simulator was what I was asking about. Okay, gotcha. Don't live anywhere near anybody I play with. Well, that's the nice thing. Neither do I. I just bought it to play solo. Which it also has like so much paperwork. Like looking at where was it? Okay, this picture doesn't show it, but there's like every single one of your survivors has a full like character sheet associated with it. Each survivor has, you know, all the different stats, has HP, has armor, has fighting arts that you can pick up, you know, conditions that you can pick up, like mental and physical conditions. Like there's just so much stuff. Reddit says the simulator has never been discounted. Okay, gotcha. That doesn't surprise me, to be honest. It's also still getting updates. It's so funny. The designer of this game, his name is Adam Poots. He is one of those, like, he just kind of does his thing. Poots, yeah, I know, it's great. But apparently that's his real name, and he's definitely like an artist. Like he doesn't really care about, how do I word this? Like he has spent over a decade now working to deliver on this Kickstarter. Though originally the Kickstarter, I think, was promised to deliver like in 2020 or something like that. It is, you know, 2026, and this was back in 2017. It is 2026, and still not all of the content that has, you know, been promised as a part of the Kickstarter has been delivered. It's being delivered in waves. Actually, I just got some recently, which I'm going to talk about in a sec, because that reminded me of something else. There's still like a lot of content that will still be delivered as a part of this Kickstarter, like a lot. And the thing about Poots is he pretty much always has relatively significant scope creep in his projects, which means that, you know, I paid, so the Kickstarter was for the base game plus something called the Gambler's Chest plus reprints of, so it was reprint of the base game and all the expansions from the first Kickstarter, plus something called the Gambler's Chest, which was like a relatively small, mostly minis related box, plus a bunch of new expansions. I think the base cost of the Gambler's Chest was like $50 originally. It is, when it actually delivered, it was the size of the base game, with almost as much content as the base game. It was kind of like an overhaul, like Kingdom Death Advanced is essentially what the Gambler's box turned into over the course of development. And there's another, like, Campaigns of Death, which is a box that kind of overhauls some of the existing expansions that had come out. And that box, again, was like, at one point it was just like a book that was like $100, like a book and some cards. Now it's a box that is bigger than the base game. Like, it's kind of outrageous. Kingdom Death Advance sounds like a GBA port, which would be sick. Actually, it would be. I would play the shit out of Kingdom Death on the GBA. Speaking of Kingdom Death and Game Boys, Mina the Hollower, which is, you know, not that similar to Kingdom Death, I suppose, but Mina the Hollower looks rad. It's reviewing well. I think it releases tomorrow. I'm super pumped about it. I don't think I ever actually finished Shovel Knight. I may go back to it at some point, but Mina the Hollower is kind of more my speed and interest in terms of the actual moment-to-moment gameplay. It looks really, yeah, it looks so good. It's been described as like a cross between Bloodborne and Legend of Zelda, or Bloodborne and Castlevania, and those descriptions just have me frothing. Let me tell you, frothing at the giblets, to get my meat grippers. Oh God, what am I saying, folks? To get my hands on the game is I guess what I'm trying to say. Shovel Knight has stupid amounts of content. Yeah, I know. Me Bear, you don't even no, guys, you don't need to react to that. Let's just like move swiftly past the thing that happened to come out of my mouth a couple of seconds ago, and we can just like totally forget about it. Let's not even need to think about or worry about it again. It was something that was said just kind of out of nowhere. I said worse stranger stuff. Oh yeah, no, I'm mostly being silly. If you like that aesthetic, I recommend Color Graves of Games. Jams's Frothy Giblets. That part I actually don't regret saying. It was the meat grippers part that I think I regret saying more. Frothy Giblets could be a lot worse. But I do. Again, this okay. I'm all over the place tonight, guys. I've talked about this before. My brain is functional in most technical senses, but it tends to do odd things with words. So there's something called a spoonerism, which some of you may have heard of, which is where somebody will say a couple of words, but they'll accidentally swap the first letter of each words. So instead of saying frothy giblets, this may be harder to pull off than I thought. It would be grothy biblets. That's a bad example. What's a normal spoonerism? Spoonerism. Red Needle Street? Busman's Holiday. Here we go. 3 cheers for our queer old dean instead of dear old queen. Or is it customary to cuss the bride? Customary to kiss the bride, etc., etc. Not to be confused with the Freudian slip, which is when you say one thing and mean your mother. Are frothy giblets any relation to juicy giblets? Possibly. I think frothy giblets are when juicy giblets is carbonated, technically speaking. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm assuming that was a link or something. Links tend to get nuked by something that I've set up. I don't know what. The clip link got started. Why the hell? Oh God, you clipped it. Well, yeah. Yeah, links get blinked apparently. I think Automod is set up to do something weird regarding links. I don't even know how I would be able to allow it, because it's even nuked on my view here. Guess I'll have to DM it to people. Well, that's the price you pay for doing silly stuff online. But yeah, so spoonerisms happen to me relatively frequently. He saved the day, come to save the Princess Zelda. Huh? Save the day, come to save the Princess Zelda. Am I missing? I feel like my brain does not understand. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys, that's so embarrassing. Holy shit, my brain is not working today. Good golly. Jesus Christ. I was like so tired today. I had a migraine all of yesterday. I went to bed Tuesday night with a headache. I woke up at 6 a.m. on Wednesday with a migraine. I got in the shower and showered under like scalding hot water for what felt like 45 minutes, which barely helped. And then I spent the rest of that day basically just either comatose, back in the shower, or with something cold wrapped around my head to try to deal with it. And then I went to bed later than I should have done. By the time 9 p.m. rolled around or thereabouts, I think I was starting to come out of it. Fortunately, I had recovered mostly, although I still had, even today, I've got like low grade headache due to like shoulder tension and such. But yesterday was misery. But all this is to say, I went to bed fairly late last night, and then I woke up at, relatively early this morning to go to work, and I was like falling asleep at my desk. I couldn't even keep my eyes focused on my screen. I don't know if anybody else experiences that sometimes when you're very tired. Like you'll be looking at something and your eyes will just lose focus. You'll get double vision, and because your eyes like literally start to cross because the muscles you are too exhausted for the muscles in your eyes to keep your eyes focused straight on whatever you're looking at. It's a very uncomfortable sensation. I managed to get through the rest of the day. Happens when I hold angles and shooters, no joke. Huh? Is it because you're so focused on the screen that your eyes start to get tired? I mean, I believe it. It's just like, it's intense. Also, holding a corner, like I guess I understand what that means, or holding an angle rather. I understand what that means in practical terms, but I've never thought about it. I guess that's more of like an FPS, like a competitive FPS terminology. Not sure. I have to remind myself not to lose eye focus. That's crazy. Yeah. But anyway, it felt like a long day, very tiring. And so I'm probably gonna have to go to bed at like a reasonable hour tonight instead of the usual, which is later than I should go. But tomorrow is Friday, and then it's the weekend, and then I can relax again, I guess, for a bit. Although actually, I just realized I didn't just realize it. I forgot to mention this on Tuesday. I'm actually out of town this weekend, so I won't be streaming Saturday, unfortunately. But we'll make up for it another day. Maybe I'll do 2 streams the weekend after, but I think June in general, like the entire month, Sundays are basically a write-off somehow. I'm not sure what I've done to schedule myself this way, but anyway, I think this is the only Saturday I'll be missing for the next 2 months. I will be out in August to go to a cottage, which I look forward to, like a yearly thing. Anyway, part of the reason I mentioned Kingdom Death is because I got one of the expansions recently. Which one? Gameplay expansions. No, not this one. Not this. Oh, these aren't the expansions. These are the other expansions. These are the expansions. Oh, it's not here yet. Okay. It's just not here. That's fine. Wait, did I get this one already? I guess I did. I'm actually extremely glad that this is where it's cut off, because below this is one of the more scandalous pieces of art. This game is so wild. This character, the pariah, he's like a nemesis. There's 2 types of like boss monsters in Kingdom Death. There are just monsters, and those are like the creatures that you hunt to like turn into a pair of boots or whatever. And then there's the nemesises, or the nemesi, and they're like the bosses that will show up every couple of years at your settlement and just like try to wipe you out. So you spend the gameplay loop is essentially you spend lantern years trying to power yourself up for the next nemesis encounter. So it's both the hunt, and then also you have to deal with these son bitches. Oh, to defeat the dancing lion just for a pair of boots. It's quite an experience, and man, I just can't get over how intricate and fantastic this game is. Anyway. The reason I mentioned is I got an expansion recently, and then I got the expansion recently again somehow, and I don't know why. I think it was shipped to me twice, and I'm pretty sure it was a mistake on the part of the company. I don't think I paid for it twice, but now I have to actually go back and check, because that is something I could conceivably have done. It's happened to me before, although not for something necessarily as quite as expensive as this, but it has happened before, so I got to figure that out. Oh, third Flo, welcome in, man. Actually, while you're all here, and before we actually start the gaming, I got to do some shout outs. We already shouted out Noble. I'm going to do it again because there's more people here. And the only reason Noble showed off went off like it did is because something about the script I'm maintaining and writing has kind of screwed up. So essentially I'm working on some streamer bot behavior so that I can auto shout out people on a specific list. Is a part of configuration when they say something in chat. So if somebody shows up, they'll get like a shout out. Maybe I'll try to associate, like set it up so that some sort of walk-on music or sound plays for when they join chat or whatever, just because I think that'd be fun. And I could set it up for regulars of the channel as well. It's just a fun way to like recognize the folks who swing by frequently. But I also set it up so that I could disable that behavior and then trigger them all automatically as a part of a command later. Just so that I can fire it off when there's more people in stream potentially, instead of right at the start if somebody joins and says hi. Because I want you guys to be seen by cool people everywhere. Anyway, that aside, we have many folks here today. I mean, as we usually do, because you're all rad as hell. But we got Noble, we got Yorin, we got Mean Bear himself, who is a up and coming streamer. He just started. Was it this week or last week that you started streaming, Mean Bear? I want to say it was this week. It may have been this Monday or Tuesday. This week, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Folks, give Mean Bear a follow. Check him out. Say hello. He's a rad dude. We got Durs. Also a rad dude, and we got Flo. So many rad dudes all in this one place. How is it possible? It's a rad dude convention, a regular rad dude convention. 80 degrees in your room sounds putrid. Why is it that temperature? Oh my god, Durs, how are you alive? That sounds like it would kill me. I don't do well in the heat, and I don't do well in the jump scare follow. I don't do well in the heat, and I don't do well in humidity. So like, humid heat is just the worst. A PC, a laptop, 3 screens, and I live in Florida. Ooh, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. I really have to turn off my OBS when I'm not streaming. Okay, no, I get it. I understand. I understand why you got jump scared. That's funny. I actually haven't set up alerts in OBS itself. I'm actually working on an application for setting up alerts and managing them as like a separate platform entirely, so you don't have to use Twitch, you don't have to use Stream Elements or Streamlabs or whatever. You just have your own standalone app that you host locally, and you can use it to set up, you know, all your alerts based on the platforms you're streaming to. That's the idea. We'll see if it pans out. I don't know if I'll be able to actually pull it together at some point, but that's what I'm working towards anyways, because I think it's a cool idea. And also maybe Stream Elements is just gonna die because it's been bought by some fucking private equity company. It's going to turn to shit. And Zoot. Did I sound particularly Canadian when I said that? I could see that being the case. We're talking about what were we talking about? We're talking about accents in Shadow's chat. I can't remember if it was this week or last week. Might have to change bot. Yeah, I think they got bought out. They've said that nothing's going to change. I'm doubtful. I have to imagine at some point they're going to try to monetize the shit out of it. And I think you're probably okay to stick around for the short-term future. But I've already just removed my account because I don't want to bother. What was I doing? I don't remember. Not important. Dropped a follow back for everyone that followed me. Much appreciated. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, guy. I you know what? This is why I love Twitch. It's a cool. Okay, maybe not love Twitch. This is why Twitch is an interesting place to be, shall we say? It really does. It has allowed me to meet people I would never have met otherwise. It has allowed me to like form a community of cool people, and it's it's just been fun. It's been fun to like meet and chat with people. Always remember, a follow is free, but subs are not. Exactly. Subs are not free. That is the truth. Although I really wish I could disable ads. Ads kind of suck. And they're going to be showing up in 15 minutes, apparently, little sumbitches. Stumpy! Welcome in, man. Good to see you. I haven't even started the game yet, so you've made it just... I was just booting it up, actually. Same? Yeah. Twitch needs their coins. Yeah, just get them all from, like, the big uns. The Northern Lions and the... I don't know, there's bigger ones out there, I'm sure. I'm not really a Twitch knower. I don't know that much about Twitch in terms of like the big streamers, and I really could not give any less of a shit than I do about like the IRL streamers who are all fucking nuisances. Somebody informed me about, actually, who was it? I think it was Harugal, and I guess it was Shadow who told me about it at first. But the Kick as a platform is just like an absolute dumpster fire. I had set up streaming to it as like a default when I was setting up my streams initially, and I didn't really think anything about it other than I seem to get more bots from Kick than I did from Twitch. But it's just, it really does come across as like a big piece of shit if you look at it at all in terms of the history of it and the news about what comes off that platform. Such a dumpster fire. I'm curious if streaming from TikTok gives ads. I have no idea. I have no clue how TikTok monetization works at all. I know YouTube does. Yeah. YouTube definitely has ads. But TikTok is a fair question. I don't know. I did stream to TikTok for a little while. I stopped, I think it was like back in March, because they put out some sort of terms of use agreement update that had some nefarious shit in it, and so I stopped paying attention. But I don't know, maybe I'll look at it again at some point. I'm playing with a new Fitbit I ordered whilst eating the fat donut. Little exercise for the evening done. I eating like a motherfucker, now just picking out on peanut butter toast. Oh, peanut butter toast is good stuff. I don't know, like there's something about just peanut butter and jam on toast that hits just right sometimes when you're in the mood for it. And even like a peanut butter and jam sandwich, just so easy and so good. Did you see the mean of the Hollow reviews? I mentioned I was looking forward to it. 92 on Metacritic. Yes, sir. I'm very pumped. Out in something that somebody said like 4 hours, which I'm taking to mean pretty close to midnight EST would be my guess. Maybe earlier. Let me look, actually. Oh, hello. Why did it come up on stream? Oh, wait, what? Why did you switch to... I don't know. Whatever. I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh, here we go. I'm going to move this to... This is the issue with having multiple desktops, is sometimes Windows is just a little turd about it and does unexpected things. I was actually talking about this in Evac's channel earlier. So this is a game called GTFO. It's a cooperative, like survival, not really survival. It's a cooperative stealth horror shooter, like first person shooter. Really, really challenging, especially when you're new to the game. It has a very steep learning curve. But this is an achievement that I have, that 0.02% of people have this achievement. Ultimate efficiency. Achieve prisoner efficiency in all expeditions that have secondary and overload sectors. This is like quite ludicrously difficult to actually do. I did not achieve it legitimately by any stretch of the imagination. I did not earn this. None of these three that I earned. They all kind of popped at the same time, and it was some sort of bug, because I have not done this. I haven't done all rundowns, let alone I haven't done all secondary sectors in the rundowns I have played, let alone all rundowns. It's kind of goofy. We ran into a couple really funny bugs when I was playing this game with my friends. There was one time, I don't remember. There was like a room. Okay, so there's a lot of context here for folks who have not played the game that you're maybe going to miss out on. But there's an enemy called a scout, which is one of the few enemies in the game that actually moves around when you have not been detected. And if you get too close, it will like it'll send out these tendrils periodically that if you touch them, it'll set off an alarm, and then everything in the fucking area will just like beeline it for you, shrieking and try to kill you. And so they're generally quite stressful to deal with, especially because if you choose to shoot them to kill them, you'll still wake up the whole room that you're in, because a gunfire will do that. And to melee kill them, you have to sneak up quite close and hit them in just the right spot, and it's like quite challenging to do consistently until you're really good at it. I've done it exactly one time, and I did it with a knife, which is the hardest option, and I have no clue how I did it. So there's like 4 different types. This is a whole situation you guys really probably don't need to know that much about, but there's like 4 different classes of melee weapon. There's just the standard like club, effectively, or sledge. There's a baton, there's a spear, and there's a knife. And the knife, will attack faster, but does less damage. The spear attacks slower but has range, and the baton does less damage but has more stagger. All this is to say the knife is like the hardest possible way to try to kill a scout with melee, because if you don't kill in one shot by hitting just the right spot with the knife, then again it'll wake up and set off the whole room, and it's miserable. I never dealt with scouts because I always played with Don, and he made dealing with him his job. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Just offload, give it to somebody else. Delegate, that's the word. You're just being a manager, you were being the dude making the decisions. I didn't even get an achievement for something I am proud of. I beat Hades and Hades 1 without taking a single hit. Hot damn. Also ended the run on max health, max death defiances. I wanted a reward. That's the funny thing about achievements is you kind of need to like make them for, if you make them too hard, people will complain, because they won't, the people who are extremely vocal about wanting to collect all the achievements will get super butthurt if you make the platinum or the like overarching achievement for getting all the achievements really hard to get. People get pissed off when you add too many multiplayer focused achievements in a game that multiplayer is just an option as opposed to like the main game mode or whatever. So if you make achievements too hard to get, then people get mad. But also if you make them too easy to get, they're not really achievements. I played solo once with a map that had a scout. After killing it, my watch congratulated me on doing some cardio. Yep. That's a tough ass boss, not taking a hit in it. I think it should give me something for no hit. Yeah, I think so as well. Especially in Hades, because like, taking no damage during a run, like that is quite a challenge to do. Anyway, the fact that your watch congratulated you though, Durs, is very, very funny and also extremely relatable. I don't think I've ever felt as much like moment to moment tension in a game as I have done with GTFO. It can be so stressful. Like you're basically sneaking through this room of sleepers, and if you make too much noise, you're basically playing red light, green light with these enemies that are just kind of scattered all over the level. And if you get too close, and you move too fast, or you make too much sound, they'll wake up and then they'll screech, and then everything will come for you. So like you have to like carefully take your time. Except sometimes you don't want to take your time. You have to go fast because there's other situations. It's a whole thing. It's such a fun game to play with a group of people, with a consistent group of people. Oh, I haven't installed it. What is wrong with me? This used to be like one of the games that was constantly installed on my machine, but no longer. Oh, there's some spoilers here. There's some spoilers for games that I'm going to be playing in June. I'm actually very looking forward to playing this one. Story, we're closed. surreal survival horror game. Kind of gives me Killer 7 vibes in some ways, but it is supposed to be quite good, and also it has queer representation, which is important for us for June. That one looks really interesting. Yes, sir. Mina the Holloway. 1775, I'm ripping them off for a 25 to 30 hour game with 28 bosses. No kidding, right? It's kind of the same thing with Hollow Knight Silksong. Like the price of it was just kind of shockingly inexpensive for the amount of content in the game. Durs, what is that look up emote in response to? All reviewers say it's a damn hard game, though. That's exciting. I look forward to that. I like hard games. Looking at the spoilers. Uh-oh. Which spoilers? Was there spoilers? For this, you mean? Oh, my game list. Oh, okay, my bad. I've been playing Oxygen Not Included lately, because I watched the streamer I like playing it, and I was like, hey, I haven't played this game in a while, and I love it. Oh, it's such a good game. It's so hard. It's hard to like play in a way that doesn't feel... No, it's just hard to be like super successful at. I always feel like I'm managing crisis after crisis, which is the game. But I don't know, it's funny. It's a lot of fun. It's really satisfying to set up something that just happened to work. I'm not going to talk too much about it because, the people who don't necessarily know that much about the game are going to find it interesting. I love barely surviving in my colony sim games, right? All about that, like, just... Oh, I forgot about it. I bought this one. Also, this is coming out... Oh my god, there's just too many games, people. I need time to stop, and then I need, like, about a year to play all the games I want to play. That's what I'm thinking. Actually, that won't be long enough. Let's be real. All right, let's boot up this game and get this run done with. Not that I want to be done with the game, but like, I want to play it some more. All right, I gotta switch over on my screen. You guys can see it. I can't see it yet because this is piped right into my monitor. I feel okay. So with a capture card, you can play a game on your computer and just view what is coming in through the capture. But the issue with that is there is potentially some amount of small delay. In some games, that's not a problem. In a game like this, I do not feel like I would be able to survive. Any deviation from like nearly instant reactions will be problematic for me. It's the Steam sales are dangerous. When I used to play on PC, I was always dipping in and extending my backlog. Oh man, that is my constant life. It's just like you see a sale, it's like, well, it's only $10. And then suddenly your backlog is like 1,800 games long. I mean, Humble Bundles also have a pretty significant impact there for me. I think there was an update since we last played, so I don't really know where it's going to place us. I guess it'll just be effectively a new run. Okay, we got ads. It'll be done in like two minutes and I almost said 2 hours. 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and then we'll get back into it. Let me go to SteamDB and check out the amount of games I haven't touched yet. Diablo 4 and SMT5 this month, yes sir. I was actually pretty excited about that. I already own SMT5. I bought it on sale, of course, and then haven't played it. Although I did play it on Switch, where I did buy it. So I bought it. Don't ask me about my financial decisions, folks. Nobody wants to talk about that. I checked. Impactor Crossbow didn't get any buffs. Classic. But yeah, Diablo 4 I was excited to get. I haven't picked up the DLC, but I probably will before I play it on PC. But I did already buy it on PS5 to play with my wife. But something part of the reason I started doing the whole humble choice thing recently was I'm confident that there will be plenty of games that I will be given as a part of Humble Choice that I already own, in which case I can just kind of pay it forward to y'all watching. You're a board game collector. If we're going to talk about your financial decision making, we'd be here all day. Oof. Oh, you're... Oh, God. Why would you say that? Oh, that's a big oof. That hits me where it hurts. Ugh. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's so funny. I got into board gaming. I got out of playing Magic the Gathering to get into playing board games because I thought it would be cheaper. It is not cheaper. It was not cheaper. It would never have been. Well, that's not true. It definitely, it can be cheaper if you find one board game. But because of the type of personality that I have, I like to play games to experience the system, and you know, a difference in the system will mean it's a different experience, and I wanted to try it. So every time there's a new game that comes out that has like some twist on a formula that I'm interested in, I'm like, oh, I want to play that. And then because I'm the only person that I know that like buys board games and then gets my friend to play with me, like I'm the primary purchaser for board games, which just means I buy all the board games that me and my friends play. Essentially, maybe not all of them, but the vast majority is coming from me. So that means if I ever want to experience a game or explore a system, I have to buy it. Or I suppose I could just not do that, but like that feels bad. That feels bad. Wait, what? Ad break? Huh? Didn't you just say that I had ads? I could have sworn a second ago I said ads would be, maybe it said ads were going to be coming up in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, whatever. You know what? We're just going to do the upgrade now because we have money to burn, and we can get into the run afterwards. And what is it going to be that we do? I don't know. I guess we just start at the bottom and buy our way up, I think is the idea. Most of what is down here, I think, is either bought already or needs halcyon. So we'll do this one just to unlock these other nodes so we can buy them. But I don't think anything else down here we're going to pay for with halcyon at this stage. I think we probably won't have enough to spend halcyon much else, unfortunately. Oh, damn it. Yeah, there's another one here. I need 6 for that one. Pain is the ass. We'll take this. We'll take this. This. I think we're going to be done with our Lucenite purchases relatively soon. For better or for worse. And then it would just be halcyon, although we've done a lot of halcyon purchasing, so maybe it won't be so bad. Oh, hold on, is that more health? No, but it is second chance revival. That being said, that's actually not effective for us in the slightest, given that we don't really have second chance stuff to worry about for the moment. Adrenaline increase faster. Yeah, we're basically done here. This feels weird. And we don't have enough for this one, but it's 15,000 and then we're done. Is that the last one? I think oh no, there's these ones over here, but largely speaking, we've bought everything in the tree and it's just the halcyon that we have left to spend. Well, anyway, let's go. Need you to get that damn true ending so you can start doing full runs at high modifiers. Full runs are great, especially as you max in and get those high proficiencies. You really do enjoy playing those totally OP weapons.
It feeds on want. It drinks of avarice.
But what is it?
That I cannot answer.
Arjun Devraj letter. They said I should write home. Like everything I had left wasn't here already. I couldn't think of anyone. No one else stuck by me when everything fell apart. But I guess there's still you, Dad. You're too far gone to read this, and that's good. I wonder what you'd say about what I'm doing here. If you'd approve or sneer that I'm weak. I never really knew what you were thinking. One minute you'd call Mom a queen, the next you'd be reaching for your belt. You hated her so much, but you needed her more. If I cried, you'd tell me to toughen up. And now look at you. Yeah, he had a complicated relationship with his father, I suppose. As much as I want to be here and watch, I can't. No worries, man. I totally get it. You know, no spoilers. You take care of yourself. Oh, we're being attacked by some dinguses. Hitting the weak point? Alright, whatever. As always, I'm here lurking, got you tabbed. We'll be in and out though. Not a problem, my man. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you later, dude. Okay. Well, we took a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. Fatal protection, take less damage after a kill. That's fine. We'll take this. I almost jumped right off the cliff. Really, that would have ended well for us. We'll take the Halcyon. Thank you. Illuminate, why not? I think there's one over there too, or the ledge to grab stuff off of. Let's just go down and do this. Woo. I mean, it starts off pretty easy, guys. Let's be real. It will not remain so. Buddy, I need you to come in here. I don't want to have to... Ugh. Alright, how do we get back up there? Thank you. Right. Both of these are side options, so we'll just go this way, I guess. Oh, there's something healing it. God damn it. Guys, you gotta stop it. You gotta stop it with this healing nonsense. No one wants them. Except you. You know what? I don't care. Oh. Guys, the shielding puppeteer nonsense going on. I hate it. There we go. Much better. You should never say it starts off pretty easy. Shit, don't even think that. That is indeed a fool's approach, saying such things. And yet I am a fool sometimes. Okay, clean. Very nice. Right. I don't actually remember. I think we can go through here. I was just questioning if there was like a transport thing that we would take from here to get back at the start, or if let's see, come on. Or if we would be running back this way. And the answer is we're running back this way. Oh shit, what am I doing? Guys, what am I doing? What did I do? What did my brain just do? Nothing intelligent. There we go. At least we have a heal here. Onslaught, yes please. Thank you kindly. Oh. Thank you. I do love the onslaught. I don't know why. It just feels good, man. It does good damage. It hits real hard. Now, the auto tracking, or lack thereof, is perhaps I keep getting stuck on geometry. Ah, you fucker. What was I saying about being too easy? Immediately, I regret my statement. There we go. Okay, it's not so bad. Oh, it's bad. There's a big guy. Where did you come from? Fuck you, sir. I don't know what I did to stop that just there, but I'll take it. Okay, nice. That was pretty clean. Where'd you go, Shilly boy? There you are. See ya. Okay, much better. That ended fairly smoothly. Could have gone much worse than it did. And we are not full health, but we're not that far from full health. I love the impactor, best damage in the game. The impactor? The crossbow? Who are you and what have you done with Stumpy? Where have you taken him? And how much do you want for their safety? Because I'll do okay anything. I almost jumped into a pit. Classic maneuver. What? How did that? There you go. Oh, there's lads. There's so many lads. I've convinced myself that I must be using the impactor the wrong way. I'm in denial that it's actually the badass. It's just that bad. I will try at high proficiency. I feel like all of the weapons are usable in some fashion. So I have to imagine that there is a way to be successful with the impact. But I think that it probably has quite a high skill ceiling. And it just may not be worth it. Or basically the juice is not worth the squeeze kind of situation. You know, like that is very possible. But I do want to give it another chance. I just wanted to give it another chance when there's not much on the line, you know? Fuck, why did I do that? Actually, we're fine, sort of. We're fine. Fine, we're good. Nailed it. But it's just like, you know, if you're picking between two options and you want to succeed, why pick the option that will feel worse to play with and give you a worse chance of success when you're trying to, you know, beat the boss. You just don't want to take a chance on something. And I don't know. That's where I guess after you've done everything, maybe you have the freedom kind of to take that chance. Ooh, okay, I can either take the repeater crossbow or we can take. Okay. So we'll ride this back to the start, and we have, I guess, the one red chest that we can take, and then we'll move on to the next area. Run is pretty run-like so far. Pretty standard for the way that we have been playing. But the consort has really kind of been the hard stopping point every time so far. Proof for that's actually pretty good. And I'm fine to keep this weapon for now. Okay, we'll take this. Hello, hi buddy. I just noticed you were here. Oh, reaping chakram. Yes, please.
Will she forgive me?
Probably not. Did you see the stats? The stats Housemarque put out? No. Apparently, a smart rifle is the most popular used weapon. That's not terribly surprising. Just in that, you know, it's pretty brain dead. Not in a bad way, but it's just like it's easy to use and focus on dodging. So I completely understand why people would gravitate to the smart rifle. It's just easier, introduced to it frequently, so you're the most comfortable, or you're introduced to it early, so you're probably the most comfortable with it, or more comfortable with it, and it feels like it does quite good damage. Repeater crossbow? No, thank you. What are we listening to? The Omnific. I've never heard of this, but it's actually kind of a banger. And this thing, when it starts to get going, especially with the bouncing track, and this thing just kind of rips through a room, which is outrageous. Like, why not use something like this over the impacted crossbow, you know? Unfortunately, I don't think we have bouncing chakrams on this particular version, but maybe we'll get more. Oh god, I forgot about this. Okay, we've kind of cheated our way into here. Take fall damage, that's fine. Ow! My bones. My precious bones. And more treasure here. Oh, fuck. There is, but I'm not gonna go for it. I do not care. Now, let me out. Okay, we're good. We have survived the terror of the laser plains. I don't think we missed any sort of boxed treasure, but we did miss a couple of Lucenite blobs, which was bad. This feels much slower than I was expecting it to. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's no, it does feel slower. Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't lose this Lucenite. I don't want it to like fade away. Because Lucenite is really just how we get stronger. The heal we fuck. The heal we can grab another time. Quit your screeching. Biryani Kalu, how you doing, man? I don't know if I said your name correctly, and I apologize if I butchered the pronunciation, but I'm doing well. How are you doing? I hope you are having a grand old evening, and things have been nice and chill for you today. Because that's kind of what I hope for everybody, because that's what I hope for myself. But that's the thing with games, movies, etc. It really is each of their own type of thing. Oh yeah, totally. There's no such thing as like... What was I about to say? I was about to say something kind of dumb. I was about to say there's no such thing as like a subjectively bad... Or, sorry, excuse me, objectively bad. That's not true. There definitely is objectively bad. But I think when it comes to preference, you just have to accept people have different opinions than you. Not you specifically, but people in general. I think some people find it very difficult to accept that they may in fact have different likes and dislikes than somebody else. And they cannot comprehend that just because they like or dislike something doesn't mean that's how the whole world thinks. And that just because somebody else, you know, doesn't like their favorite game doesn't mean that their favorite game is bad, nor does it mean that their like of the game is detracted because somebody else doesn't like it as much, you know? And this is not just about... I'm fine with taking a damage there. This is not just about games. This is also about other things in life, such as sexuality or religion. People often just don't understand that, you know, they really shouldn't have anything to say about somebody else's life choices, and that they can get fucked. Again, not about any of you guys, just in general. Certain parts of the world seem to have a very hard time understanding that just because somebody has made a choice doesn't mean that that's going to impact you in any fashion.
I'm here for you. I killed the king for you. I am the king for you.
Man, Arjun, you did not come out looking good in this game. But Biryani, how you doing? Have you played this game? Are you a fan of Saros? Oh, okay, that was not expecting that little burst of nonsense there. Apologies for the prize. Okay, we're just gonna... Okay, we're on the wrong direction. Oh, there's a... What? Where did you come from? I gotta say, parrying sometimes feels really cool. Okay, this turret over here, he's gotta die. There we go. Thank you. Oh, he's dead. All right. Oh, was there two? Yes, there was. It's so funny though. Like sometimes in this game, your body will start to do stuff that you didn't really explicitly, consciously tell it to do. You'll just kind of react to something, muscle memory like, and suddenly you have parried something and not taken all the damage you were expecting you might just be about to take. And that feels so good. But I can't really explain what is going on in my body to make that happen. Like there's no decision making, no conscious decision making process. It just comes down to like, this is what my body has decided to do based off of the input that my eyes have read, but I've not really consciously thought of it. Human bodies are friggin' weird, man, but they're cool. They certainly keep us alive. Okay, we didn't. I think I can use this to get over there. Yes, sir. No, how are we already this level? Holy gods. Okay. We'll take the middle one. That's fine. Okay, another Halcyon. Thank you. All right. There's a bunch of like side branches we're gonna be able to take to upgrade here, which is nice. Oh fuck. I hate these little turret men. They are irritating as fuck. Oh, there's another one. Where are you? Oh, he's dead. All right, we're good. Wow, we are leveling up so fast. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. But I'm not mad about it. Yeah, it's all muscle memory. It's the flow state. Returnal had it too. That's why this gameplay is peak. I totally agree. I love the flow state. You just kind of get into it. Your eyes are processing. Your body's moving, and you're just like vibing. Luminae, sure, why not? I'm taking your advice this time, Stumpy. I'm going to try not to reroll at all until the very end. That's my goal here. I think it should be manageable. Oh, fuck. Go through myself off a cliff. Heals restore integrity. Sure. That's magnificent. And we can either do Corrupted Ripsaw Chakram, or we can do... I don't really like the Ripsaw Chakram. And we'll have other opportunities, so I think I'm going to grab it. And we'll hope that that doesn't bite me in the absolute ass earlier. Ah, fuck, I forgot I forgot about the fall damage. I knew that was going to happen at some point. It was inevitable. Wait, look at over there. Did I miss a path? It goes over there. Oh, that's the shore. Okay, okay, gotcha. We're good. Ah, fuck. Okay, we're good. That startled me. Best way, you'll get 8+ attempts at level 50-60 weapons, so a good chance to pick up what you want with the traits you want. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes perfect sense, but sometimes just like, ooh, that could be a cool weapon. Instead of this slightly less cool weapon than I currently have. But, you know, this thing is doing plenty of damage right now. We're ripping through enemies, so I'm not exactly too worried about struggling at the moment. Woo! Boy, fuck off, turret. Oh, we got a lad. He's over here. Oh, you're dead. Never mind. That was one of the shield guys, I think. He did not... Wait, the consort? What the fuck? You're here early, buddy. And now you're dead. Okay. I remember when he was harder. Chakram is making easy work. Yes, sir. It is absolutely shredding. And I am here for it. We still have like 3 paths to clear out here, guys. This is gonna go pretty well. And this weapon is like so far behind what we could have power-wise, because it's so much lower level than we are. Consort dead in a few seconds. It's the Reaper Man. It ripped. Okay. We have, I think it's 1 or maybe 2 more paths to clear. It looks like just one. That's fine. And I don't think that we have a pit that we can get treasure out of this time, shockingly. I guess maybe this was just like a minor treasure path. I don't know. Oh, fucking hell, my dad just got enough. A walk in the park. No, no, no! Ah, fuck, we missed some. Oh well, not the end of the world. Just a mild annoyance. Actually, I should spend a bit of... There we go. To get rid of my corruption, I gotta spend a bit of my power. That's fine. Okay. Increased max power, lose an eye when hit? Sure. Why not? Nova Lance? Yeah, sure. Do it. I think that's it. Okay. Very good. Very good. Oh, wait. Did we go down? We didn't go down here. I think this is the highest proficiency you've had for this biome. I think you are right. I was expecting to get corrupted there, but we did not get corrupted, so I'm gonna take it. Yeah, we've... Ooh. That treasure I can get access to somehow? Did I miss that? Oh, okay, I know where that is. We missed it. I don't think I can go back to it now. And I don't know that I care to. Can I get back to it? No, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. We're just gonna go to the boss. Although, we should double check.
I know the Shore wants something from me.
You are
Okay, we're going to probably roll on this weapon a couple times, just because we can. Smart rifle? Do we do do we just do smart rifle? That is an option, but it's kind of boring. Also, I don't know that I love the traits here. Corrupted heavy onslaught rifle. Could go crazy. Let's take this one, lock that in. And then let's see what's here. Nope. Could do it for the meme. Reaping chakram. Well, let's go. Arrows equals scale. Right. I forgot about this, the arrow side of things. That onslaught had 3 max arrows on damage. Good to know. I've left it behind now, but that's okay. Next time.
Never give up. To take what I wanted. To be strong, or I was nothing at all.
And the Shore saw that.
It gave me everything. Used me. But then it let me go.
Face him again, and show them who you are.
I would still have taken the higher level reaping. The reaping just feels so good. I'm not gonna lie. So the real question is now, who is this guy? If we've defeated, is this us? Like, is this King Argent as the king, and then this has been us rebuilt as Argent via Constant? I don't know. We'll see. Good luck, man, and listen for the, thank you for the reminder. I'm gonna turn the music off. is. Oh, that hit me? Hello? Oh no. That's not good. Couple stupid chunks of damage. Hey, Trauma, welcome in, man. How you doing? Oh, that was a good run otherwise, though. And I felt like we were pretty close to succeeding. I just flubbed it. A couple big hits, a couple pieces of bad damage, and that kind of threw the whole thing off. Trauma, welcome in, though. How you doing, man? How is your evening going? Everybody, Trauma's a legend. Give him some love. Go give him a follow. You on the final boss? Yes, sir. Man, that would have been close. Nova was a very bad choice for the boss. yeah, it was pretty miserable. We didn't find that many power weapons later on, unfortunately. But I'll need to make sure, you know, once we're that close to the boss, I gotta make absolutely sure we don't get stuck with Nova there. A few hits at most. Yeah, I feel the same.
Most of them are dead now.
And did you help them?
I had a job to do.
No.
And an obsession.
You don't have to rub it in, Kira. And yeah, Trauma, this is the final boss. We've already beat him once, but this is like the true ending. So we're just going, essentially we have to beat him again. And perhaps make a slightly different call, and that should carry us through to what is ostensibly the end of the game. Interesting. Yeah. It's I don't think you can get the true ending the first time you play through. I think you have to play it twice, essentially. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think that I am. Because narratively, it wouldn't make sense for you to just go straight to the true ending. but maybe it's feasible. I don't know. This game is so damn good though. I don't know if you had any interest in playing it, but like if you like, you know, twitchy or action roguelikes, it is just top notch. You get into such a wicked flow state. It feels so amazing to play. I think we're done there for now. But yeah, how's your day gone? How have you been? Hopefully work was pretty chill today. I know it's been less than chill lately. You can't get the true ending first. The whole point is you do better the second time. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That is as I would expect. Oh, we have some friends. Okay, one friend. Oh, fuck. Very good. Buddy, can you just, like, cool it for a moment? Data entry updated? What? Oh, I guess we've used it enough to decrypt everything. Okay. This variant of the salvaged Carcosan Chakram launcher is unique in that it is configured to control just a single projectile. Dubbed the Reaping Chakram, it concentrates its destructive potential into a lone dynamically scaled disc, which can grow to many times its normal size. This process happens gradually during use. Quite how this additional mass is generated and from where is yet to be identified, though it has been noted that the disc itself is always gathering through the torn veil. The Reaping Chakram is so named due to the viciousness of its projectiles, which tear through multiple targets with breathtaking ease. Field measurements indicate that it gains momentum with successive strikes, thereby increasing its destructive potential for as long as an enforcer can delay its return. This accelerative effect seems to be less a product of the launcher, but instead derived from the soft feathers and bloodied rags of the disc itself. The shepherd, the master of beasts, never sated by his station, this would be his time. In this moment of weakness, the blazing throne would be his. Intriguing. It's been a week, I can't lie, but trying to have it end on a good note. Hell yeah, man, that's the attitude. That is the way. Carry through. Ooh, immunity after dash is super nice. Yes, please. Guys, get down here, please. Don't just like hang it up there. You need to come down and suffer the consequences of your actions. Oh, where'd you come from? Get out of here. Enough. Okay, that was a cakewalk. I mean, this whole biome is going to be kind of a cakewalk with this gun kind of carrying us through the first half until we can find something better. He says as he presumably falls into lasers and gets absolutely blasted. Nobody heard that or saw that. It's fine. Ah, shit. Is there treasure over that way? There fucking is, isn't there? God, that looks miserable. I don't want to go that way. Fuck's sake. Well, that was hardly worth it. Melee kills can stagger nearby hostile. Yeah, sure. No! This is one of the few bosses that shotguns work well on. You can fight this one up close. Yeah, it kind of actually feels like you want to be pretty much as up close to him as possible to deal with, especially in his first phase, to deal with his shields. Because if you deal with a shield, you kind of interrupt some of his laser nonsense from these dingoes. Right? Oh, he's dead. All right. Sir? Oh, they're all dead. Okay. Sure. What enemies? What is this? Illuminate? Sure, why not? We'll take it. Oh, there's another one. What is this? Prominence. We'll take that even more. We went up in our level, and so that carried us through by nuking all the bullets. Convenient. Repeater crossbow. Ugh, no, I don't want to take that. I could take it. It would be fine. It's just like, do I want that experience, or do I want the reaping chakram that we already have? Because it is amazing. The reaping chakram makes room clears unfair to them. Yes, that is accurate. We are basically never standing still, so it really doesn't matter. Although that actually was unfortunate, because we now don't know what corruptions we're going to get until we get them. That will be interesting. Oh boy, hello. I almost feel like I shouldn't be taking any of these chests until we've basically finished this area. That seems like the smarter play. Just because we'll be so much higher level by the time we are ready to go fight the boss. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. I almost fell in the pit. I almost fell in the pit, folks. Now. All right. No, I just feel like Nova Lance is too slow to be good. With the speed at which you move around, it doesn't feel good to be stuck, like, you're not technically stuck in place or anything like that, but just, I don't know, it feels awkward to use whilst trying to maneuver around on top of everything else. Bouncing chakram trait, that's the room clear. I also like Razor's Edge, I think it's called, does damage over. Yes. Yeah, we had a run where we had both of those at some point, and it was kind of dusting. Ah, fuck. Although at this point we don't have the fall damage trait, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but like no Lovanance, good lord. See guys, that's a spoonerism. Lovanance is a spoonerism. I don't know why I said that. I don't know what my brain does to mix up the letters like that, but it does it all the goddamn time. By no volition of mine, it just kind of happened. But yeah, I would like Nova Lance to fire automatically once it charges fully. Rather than having to manually do that extra button press. Yes, that would definitely make it feel slightly better. Well, then you're having to like time it. As long as you're focusing on your target, it's not a problem. But it does mean technically you have to retain your focus on what you're trying to hit the whole time, and that can be, I guess, challenging. Maybe it felt worse to play like that. I'm sure they probably tested it. I would hope they tested it. Okay, adrenal overload, whatever. Large aether, sure. Prominence, yeah. Well, oh no, halcyon. And a dispiritor, gross. Although dispiritor may actually be better than Nova Lance. Nova Lance is going to be okay up until the boss. I just don't like it for a boss fight. I want something I can spam a little bit more easily, That is the ideal. Right, back into the sensor we go. I don't think the consort is going to spawn right away. think it's going to be another round of non-consort enemies, but you know what? We'll find out. I was shocked last time when the consort came up quite all of a sudden. Oh, he's here, I think. No, wait, it's another guy. Just this guy. How did I get hit? Oh, there's so much experience dropping. Or rather, I'm letting so much experience drop. Wasteful. Wasteful! What am I doing, guys? Oh. I need you to prepare it, please. Thank you. Oh, look at the buddy. Come here. What are you doing? It's just not acceptable behavior. Alright. Oh, we can go forward. Okay, there's definitely more to come. Alright, that's fine. So in this case, it doesn't matter if there's chests here. We can just pop them now. Although we will do the other side first here, just in case we get some more. We definitely will get some more experience. But some more Lucenite would be nice to hopefully increase our level a little bit more before we take whatever is next. Also, there's a ton of there's lads everywhere. There's a ton of hits in this room I have to be very cognizant of. Otherwise, I'm going to throw myself to my death. Never mind, we're good. Everything's dead. Prominence is the best one, actually the most powerful weapon in the game, period. But I do like Illuminate too. Yeah, Illuminate is fine. I like Illuminate. I like Prominence, and I don't even hate the Dispiritor. It's just, you know, it just doesn't have as much oomph, it feels. That may not necessarily be objectively true. It may have plenty of damage. It just doesn't feel like it has as much damage. Especially for room clear, it doesn't necessarily feel that great, especially if you're dealing with just one big dude. That really all is here? I was surprised. I was expecting more from you guys. You have disappointed me. Okay, well, I guess we upgraded to our reaping chakram. Well, why not? Annihilator shotgun, we could take it, but that... I also don't look at the traits as much as I should do at this stage. Illuminate will stay up until your power runs out, so once you get that perma laser running thing, it will keep running whilst you have power. Yeah. That seems to align with how it feels like to play. Play with, I should say. Okay, no, this is... for some reason I thought I was going the wrong way for a second. That is not the case. Oh. Nope, and sure. Okay, let's see if we can't make this. There we go. Nice and easy. Nothing to it. Plus 10 ignorance. Yeah, sure. Although that doesn't actually help us, does it? I just realized. Oh, fuck. Why did I do that, guys? What am I doing? I meant to go forward, not backwards. I don't think we'll get the consort right away. Don't expect that we would. There should be additional paths to deal with. But I guess we'll find out. Oh my word, this thing is even faster. Good golly. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I love it. I'm not even kidding you. I just hold the trigger down and point, and everything around me dies. Except for this numbnuts with the shield. Where are you? I can hear you. Oh, there you are. Where's... Oh, here. What? There's one over here, buddy. Okay. There we go. There we go. Corrupt? Nah. Tactical rifle is maybe a fine weapon. I just don't. It's boring. What can I say? And that's like a... Oh! Scared me. It's like a cardinal sin, a weapon being boring. Ow. My bones. Bigger prominence, sure. I think our damage did technically decrease there, but that's another one of these. This actually doesn't help us at all. But we're still gonna take it. Because why not? Oh, it's just a missile velocity that massively increases. Okay. So the damage will be increased by this. Alright. 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 It's easy. Well. Anyway, we didn't take that much damage. It's not a big deal. Plus 10 power. Last one was plus 10 power. They're good. Oh, no, they're good. They just don't help my particular weapon. Like, the weapon itself doesn't scale as a result of this. Not that it needs help scaling. Okay, this time I am going to wait. I'm not going to pick up that chest or the other red one. I'm going to wait until, or this one for that matter. I'm going to wait until we've killed the consort. Now we will have highest level possible and go in and grab the best loot possible. And everything will be just grand. I think this is a puppeteer nerd. Nope, unless there's two. Maybe there's two. Oh. Okay, the lads popping everywhere, and I cannot keep up with their deaths. Excuse me? Fuck. Okay. Oh, there is another friggin' puppeteer. Get back here, buddy. Oh my god, dude. Just let him go. Okay. We got ads coming up in 3 minutes, folks, just as a heads up. It's a shame you can only gain proficiency from this one biome. Doing a full run and doing this biome at 100 proficiency would be so good. Yeah, you would rip and tear through this place like nobody's tomorrow. It would, or nobody's business. It would be kind of goofy. Is there an achievement for hitting 100 proficiency? It kind of feels like there should be. Okay, I think it's... Oh, no, there is another optional area for us to go. Far side. Okay, we've got lads. Got lads to put down. Lads are down. Lads are mostly down. Yeah, okay, there's been more lads. The lads are trying to kill me. The consort is here. Oh, grand. Let me grab this experience before I get distracted. Well, that was fast. That was goofy. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Oh, you don't think so? Okay, gotcha. These you do full runs though, by biome 6 or so you'll be 100%. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. You would. I mean, the faster you level up, the faster you're going to just rip through the rest of the content. So it doesn't utterly shock me that things go very quickly after a little bit. Can you just stop? That's a pit. I insert myself into it. Leave it alone. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this experience, buddy. I need you to like cool it for a minute while I pick up the remnants of your friends. There we go. Nice. Easy peasy chicken squeeze. Okay, brilliant. I think we've got the loot from this area. Yeah, there is another area. Right, shall we? On high modifiers, though, I think the most dangerous area, even at 100 proficiency, is probably the Cathedral Nightmare Strand. That would track. I've not done all the Nightmare Strands yet, which is irritating because I hit like every bullet there. Board shotgun or tactical rifle. I think we'll take neither for now. Okay, illuminate. Yeah, we can take that. That seems fine. Okay, let's get back out of here. Wager? Sure thing. I think that's it here. I think we're just heading back the way we came now. And grabbing this last bit of treasure, I suppose. There is 3 pieces to grab. Yeah, I wish there was a way for us to know which Nightmare Strands. Hold on, can you read those traits? Fatal Portal Beam. Sure thing. Defeating hostile summons an additional beam. Oh my. Not terribly useful for the boss, but hilarious for room clear. Ugh. Because I mean, like, if every hostile defeated summons an additional beam, that's just goofy. While firing the beam, beam periodically sends it a pulse, which clears all projectile. That's actually quite solid. Power and corruption, damage. Yeah, I don't care. 2 additional beams can now exist simultaneously. That's fun. And hostiles suffer damage over time. Even once the beam is removed. It'll be great for the boss. Will it? With the fatal one? Tactical rifle. The other traits are decent. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about for that particular trait, and I was not entirely sure how it factored in. Okay, Halcyon or Nova Lance. We'll take the Halcyon. And hopefully this is a weapon. It is indeed a weapon. And let's see what we can get out of it. Welp. Parry chakram, reaping shots, bouncing chakram. Well, it's basically the exact same as what we have now, except way higher level, and the disc size scales a little differently. Disc velocity decreases. I don't think it's like dramatically impactful, but the damage should be higher due to the proficiency. We'll take that, and then I think if we redraw this, yeah, okay. We'll do that. Reflected shot. Also, what does Parry Chakram do? Parry Chakram. When Agony Harvest is fully stacked, the disc can be launched back with a melee strike. I don't know why I would want to do that. Exactly. As opposed to just shooting it again. I'm not sure. Redraw Annihilator Shotgun. This could be interesting. You know what? Let's try it. I want to take a look at the stats first, but okay. When firing, deals extra damage to hostiles in close proximity. That's good. If all pellets hit reloads one round, that could be good. That's the thing that was helping you do more parry on the boss. Oh, really? Maybe I misunderstood how the trait works. Steel shot, absorbing projectiles with the shield adds additional pellets. That's good. After taking damage, increase the damage of the next shot. That's fine. After dealing damage, briefly increases damage dealt and reduces damage received. That's quite nice. I think we're gonna try the shotgun just to see how it fares. Just for funsies. I've committed. There was something up there. I don't know what it was. Can I go back? I cannot. It's a shame. Well, here we go. The thing, yeah. I've always been able to parry that. I assume that's what you're talking about. I just wasn't, because it said something about being able to parry the chakram back to launch it again. Yeah, man, it's always fun to try new things, except for the impactor crossbow on the boss fight here. Maybe a different time. Maybe off stream. But I don't know, it's a shotgun. It's pretty straightforward to use. I just have to not take damage. This fight is not, I don't know, most of these boss fights are not really about out damaging the boss. They're just about not, I mean, they're objectively about out damaging the boss, but they're not about doing as much damage to the boss as fast as possible. It's just not taking damage. It's the main factor. Actually, I should launch that up. Your shield and your wanker. Oh boy. I'm absolutely fine. Good golly. Guys, what a miserable set of mistakes this has been. Good golly, this is terrible. I mean, part of it is just I'm not as used to using the shotgun. But also I'm playing very poorly. Oh, that was dreadful. That's so bad. I mean, the good thing is we're getting to the boss consistently, which is more than I can say for the first couple runs that I did through this place. But yeah, that was poorly done, shall we say.
I watched your friend while you were gone. That poor broken woman.
Kayla. I'm amazed she survived.
The shore could not reach her. She walked the edge of the precipice.
I'll help her when this is done. If she'll let me.
You unlearned everything you did or you know about the boss. Pretty much, yeah. it was playing a different game apparently. Okay. Did we manage to buy everything? I think we did. I think we're done with Lucenite. It's kind of funny. Unless there was... No, we did it. Okay, so yeah, we're I think we're done with Lucenite. Except, no, we're not done with Lucenite in so much as Lucenite is effectively our XP source. This is, you know, the way to level up faster and or more. Is there anything in particular here that I want to buy though? Or do I want to save up? That's the other option. I could be saving up for whatever this one at the top is. I don't... All offhand? Oh, it's just an artifact slot. I don't really care about that. Hostiles drop extra Lucenite. I don't feel like I want to grab these command booster things. They're arguably going to have the most effect, although... Either the boosters or the Aether impact. Target gaining overdrive faster. I think I got them all already. Oh, no, I was wrong. I was thinking of something else. Never mind. But yeah, as far as these are concerned, I can grab these real fast. And then there's the other side. Good overdrive. Recharge can bring an overdrive 1 to 2 times for phase. Damn. That's more than I would have expected. Too bad it doesn't just like spawn health as opposed to create health from killing enemies. That would be nice. But that would perhaps be too powerful. Ow. Well, this is not poorly. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Off to a horrendous start. Truly awful. But that's okay. We will make the health back, probably. Myriad Chakram? Sure. I do like the Myriad Chakram. Although this one only has 2 little launcher lads, chakrams, I suppose, which doesn't feel as good to use. Okay, this is already fucking. This is already feeling so much worse. Holy God! It really is the reaping chakram doing so much heavy lifting. Oh my God, guys, these fucking holes. These pits are the pits. I was a shield lad too. God damn. Get out of here. Oh, that's why okay, I forgot that the projectile clear was a factor of the weapon from one of the perks. I was wondering why shots were just kind of getting evaporating. A lot of people prefer the Myriad over the Reaper. I like both, but the Reaper is clear favorite. Yeah, I like the... I don't know which one I would like more. If I had to choose... I don't know. They're both pretty solid. I kind of know. I like the weapons that have like the skill shot element. Although our max integrity is decreasing rather rapidly. Oh boy. One sec. Oh fuck. We just walked off a cliff, folks. Nothing to see here. Sorry, 1 sec. Thank you.
Was it my phone?
No. That was my own foolishness. My lovely wife has brought me some eggs on rice, which is very nice of her. Sustenance to carry me through. My 20 speed of Rabdom Rabdom with the Myriad though. I don't think I even had it unlocked to that. Maybe I did. I don't know. Ugh. These portal guys. Or not portal, shield. Excuse me? Sir? You know you can like climb, right? I've done that before. Okay, there's another one. Where are you? Are you above me? I think you are. Yeah? Sir? Oh, it's right, it's down here. Right. What a dick move, putting him up here where you have to like sneak around to get to. Yes. No, you didn't. You get to do all that later when you do the. Oh, okay, gotcha. Understood. Selecting Loosenite restores integrity if integrity is low. That's rather nice. Although, and no, I'm not gonna take this one because reduced max armor integrity. I can't abide. That one we'll take. And I know I use a redraw, which is generally ill-advised at this stage, but you know what? It's fine. It gets us an extra bit of power we wouldn't necessarily take otherwise. Okie dokie. Also, is Rabdom one of the Echelon 1 people, or is he just like some schmuck? Because a bunch of them show up later that all kind of do the same thing as Rabdom, and he kind of becomes just a standard mob. So it makes it feel like he is just kind of some guy. Ow. Close. Opening container restores full. Sure. Reapers didn't arrive on first play until Acolyte's Haven, biome 6. Thank you. Oh, bollocks. We screwed that one. God damn it. Okay, we're dropping down into a pit with a bunch of lads, if I remember correctly. Not that it's all the same, but just like the way this room tends to work. One felt like it was kind of misfiring or firing in a weird pattern. Don't know if that's just because it was missing some of the shots instead of not returning instantly, or what it is. Something like that. Nice. Easy peasy. Ish. But that is the room we're going to fight the consort in, which is annoying because I don't really love that arena for fighting. Oh god, there's some guys. They're above me. They're shooting. They're cake. They're nothing. I'm not hitting them. What is happening? Okay, Myriad is just being a dingus. Oh my god, guys. You gotta stop. You did not. You gotta hit the enemy. Thank you. Oh, fuck off. You little wanker. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sometimes it feels like Myriad just starts not hitting anything because you've like launched all your chakrams into the wall or something and they haven't come back automatically. And it's just a big pain in the ass. So it's definitely not... There's some quirks to it that I find obnoxious. Oh. Guys, I need you to... Have a nap, please. Thank you. Oh, there's more. Oh my god. You guys need to cool it. Getting on my nerves. Okay, we can breathe again. That was getting obnoxious. Just like a weird constrained arena. There's no in-game confirmation on to what Rabdom was. I believe he was a mutated human from Echelon 2, as Echelon 2 were the slaves, and many ascended to creatures / beasts rather than overlords. Yeah, that would be my guess as well. Ow. Merlin, what's up, Stinky? Relax, bud. He's just like screaming. What's wrong? Yeah, I don't know what you've been fed. Come here. You want to say hi to the people? Come here. No, you just want to stare at me and be weird? Fair enough. I can accept that. Fuck. All right. They're not really ascension, but like mutation. Yeah. Ow. I don't like this tile set as much as some of the others. It is kind of more of a pain in the ass. Oh well. We have largely healed. Well, I think I prefer this one. Thank you. Lovely health. Actually, we'll take a look at that in fact. No, I think we want the costume, thank you. Yeah, no, this is better. For sure. Yeah, it's ascension only in so much as you are becoming something utterly different than what you were. I don't think many of the folks who went through this quote-unquote ascension process would necessarily be happy about what they've been turned into. Hit the things. Hit the guys. All right, whatever. Ignore them for a second. You know what? We're just gonna watch this. Wait, how did you not die? What is this? Come on. That's not cool. There we go. No, my experience. One dude, I swear, has done so much damage to me. This one little dingus. Whoops, I felt sleepy. Uh-oh, been there. That was me at work today. Just about. And apparently when we were watching TV last night, I fell asleep like 3 times, which I did not know was happening. I just kind of was like closing my eyes and then opening them. And I'm like, oh, I guess I missed some of the show when I was looking at my phone. But no, apparently I was just asleep. And then I neglected to go to bed on time because I revenge bedtime. That's fine. Good old revenge bedtime. Gorge of the me. Yeah. How you doing, Noble? How's your day? I hope it's doing okay. Saros, it is super fun. I like it a lot. It really, I think I've mentioned this before, but you really get into like the flow state feeling, and it feels remarkably good when you're just kind of dipping, ducking, diving, dodging, and dodging again, I think, because I forgot to say dodge the first time. It just feels so good to play. It's just really satisfying gameplay if you like this type of gameplay, I would say. It's certainly not for everybody, but it is for me. And that's the important part. Corrupted marksman hand cannon. You know what? I kind of want to take this while we have the opportunity. Not because I think I will like it, but mostly because we just don't use it that much. So it's been a minute. I certainly like the other kind of skill shot weapons. So, you know, it was okay. Work has been stinky, and I had a doctor appointment, but otherwise no complaints. That's fair. Increased dash cooldown? No, thank you. Gain 1-hit immunity after using Aether is really not that intriguing. I think we just skip it entirely. Merlin! No, do not eat my eggs, you little gremlin. Come here. Come here. No, don't run. What? Okay, you know what? Whatever. Single shot and no auto hit. Good luck. You best lock in that aiming now. Yeah. Wow, wait, what? Did that not kill the enemy? Is it just because I missed the skill shot? Also, the projectile feels pretty slow. Which, if it is in fact this slow the whole time, that's kind of miserable. I do like that you can charge it though. Buddy. Cool it. Okay. The marksman does a lot of damage though. Yeah, it does do reasonably good damage when it hits. But it feels like the projectile is so slow that you, especially on faster moving enemies, you're really having to lead your shots a lot more than I would like. Oops. Maybe I'm just missing? Am I just bad? Might just be I might just be. Oh boy, that's. Oh boy, what is that accent? Oh boy, I missed the ledge. Oh no. All right, we're good. Oh fuck, I hate these guys with the pistol. It's such a pain in the ass. Okay, maybe it's actually fine. No, it's not fine. Okay, I suck. Ducking. I did one-shot that dude, which was good. Alright, you know what? Wait, somebody survived? What the fuck? Ow! God, I hate those guys. They are just so irritating. They don't really do that much damage, but just when they're mixed in everything else, they just create a load of bullshit on the screen. It's really friggin' annoying to deal with. Okay, let's see. Powerful shot, which marks hostiles, enabling you to target them with auto hit. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that worked that way. Hitting a hostile's weak point instantly reloads 1 round. Okay. Killing a hostile by hitting his weak point generates power. The perks are fine. Nothing to write home about. Okay, back into the middle. And I don't think we get the consort yet. I hope we don't get the consort yet, because that's going to end poorly for me. I would much rather find a different weapon. Also, our level is not nearly as high as it has been the last couple of times. I completely forgot this guy even has a melee. Woo! I see! Where's this other dude? I think it's on you. I don't want to have to deal with you anymore, sir. Okay, is there any more loosenite that we have not yet picked up? Or I have to deal with the rest of these schmucks? No. Oh, I lied. I extremely lied. God, these guys are annoying. Do I use a power weapon? Yes. Yes, I do. Especially this one that just creates a bunch of damage effect area. And then I don't have to worry about the bad guys anymore. They're all just dead. Big things with lots of HP. Also, those Echelon 2 mutations. Any auto hit trait on that thing's a godsend. Yeah, right. I also kind of forgot. Wait. But the auto hit wasn't a trait. I think that's just naturally part of the weapon because it's on the alt fire. Unless the alt fire can be different, but I wouldn't have expected it to be the case. What? Alright, well, that's fine. Actually, we took a bigger chunk of damage there than I was expecting. Bifurcator crossbow. All right. You've been blessed by the Reaper. It spoiled you against all other weapons. I mean, that's true. And the Onslaught, although I haven't brought the Onslaught to this boss, and I really don't know how I would fare with it, needing to keep on target all the time. It just does so much damage, though. And the damage is so satisfying. Well, all right. Hopefully this is not... Oh, God. That is the consort. Oh, my God. It's not ideal. I forgot those things track so much. The tracking on this guy's shots are just crazy. Fuck off, consort. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Come on. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh yeah, baby. Never mind. Oh, never mind. I might still die. Okay. I'm shockingly still alive. We have never come to this far at this point with such low life, or excuse me, level, in quite a while. Oh! Yeah, picking up the marksman was a bad call. This run, that's the new mission. This run, use all the redraws before the boss. Yeah, we got a bit of time still, fortunately, but our life levels are not looking so good. It's too bad there weren't more enemies still around when we pulled the. What's my brain doing? When we fired off the overdrive. Fuck right off of that, you dingus. Can you die, please? Jesus Christ. Oh, there's so many dudes. Oh my God. Oh, this is so awful. Okay, I need to go crazy with this thing. Oh, where'd you come from? Excuse me? Did I not fucking pair? That was terrible. Terrible. Yeah. Okay, this is the run.
What happened to Lena?
She craved so much. Too much.
That's how it gets us, yeah.
What you want, what you need.
Try something different, didn't work out, no big deal. Find a new weapon early on next run, and then all rerolls to find that onslaught before king. Yes, sir. Okay, we have enough to grab this, so we might as well. And the rest of it just kind of goes to waste. Bummer. I kind of wish there was some other use for the Lucenite after you've unlocked the whole tree. Because, like, even if you could turn like 100,000 Lucenite into a Halcyon, it would feel nice to like have some use for it. It's not a huge gripe or anything like that. It's just, you know, there's nothing to funnel into after a certain point. Oh, that's a hit. Love that. Wow, this thing is not doing much damage. There's none. And sir. It does seem like it auto hits the weak point though, which is kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, me too. I like to trade it for purple too. I've been on plus 9999999 for weeks. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, well, we'll take that. Immunity after kill. Sure.
Tolerance exceeded.
Already? Fast. God damn. Okay, so we have our smart rifle right out of the gate, which is kind of nice. Because it should allow us to just kind of pull through most of these fights relatively easily. Okay, I've launched myself into the void. Nope. Very good. Oh, there's dudes everywhere up here. Okay. I was not fully aware. It's also annoying that they're up here because we don't really have a good way to get up here. Yeah, never mind. I'm just... Are you shitting me? Come on. That's not good. There we go. I want the sweet, sweet XP, baby. Before it disappears into the sky. I mean, you change the smart rifle now, but I think that's how alt fire works. Wait. Does it not work like putting the alt fire on the enemy, which marks the enemy, and then all regular hits hit the mark? Yeah. That is how it works. I think. I don't know if it's... It just says auto hit or auto fire.
You said I'd never reach the shore. She led me here. Her whispers urged me on, her face beaming as I took each agonizing step along the path. Stop him. She begged me again and again. And I will.
So is that implying that Micah took the throne first and then Delroy came and basically took it from him because he felt he deserved it, but then also was kind of receiving delusions of something or rather from some other person? Somebody who acts similar to how Nithya is acting for us? Or am I misreading that particular situation? I'd have to maybe read that log. Oh fuck, that was close. I'd have to read that log again. I don't know that fully comprehended what I was reading there. Dogs, just chill, man. Hey, golly. All right, back to full health. Lovely. Bollocks. Into the void we go. This game, there's not many games that get me to the point where I feel like I have to stop breathing to focus on the gameplay. It's kind of wild. This game does stuff to me, folks. And I love it. Is there another treasure spot around here? I don't think there is. It's just the 3. Okay. All right, let's see who's waiting. Is the consort gonna pop out this time, or is it some other schmuck? We are so low level. Like, how did we level up so fast previously? What the fuck? Like, I don't think we've really changed anything. I don't know. I don't know. It just feels like we were so much higher level last time. Oh man, there's a lot of lads. You know when you turn around and see a massive wall of bullets coming your way? Not a fun feeling. Okay. Oh no, we're gonna lose some. God damn it. I didn't even see those to begin with, so it's not like I knew they were there. Oh wow. I'll take it. I was gonna say, I don't know how we dodged it, but I'll take it. We did not dodge it intentionally, certainly. It just was dodged. I don't think there's any treasure in the crevice, not this time anyway. Mike was the first to find Yellow Shore, first to understand its power. Delroy was more of a leader, as leader of Echelon 1, more militarily, so Yellow gave him the traits of a king. Micah was more spiritual, which is why he became the prophet. Yeah. It's just the fact that he was like being guided to the Yellow Shore, and then said something about taking the throne. Somebody was like encouraging him to take the throne, and maybe that was just Yellow, but I'm not sure who he was seeing telling him that. Somebody he regretted leaving behind, perhaps. Oh, come on, buddy. Field guy. Or, excuse me, the puppet guy. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got to grab this experience, but other than that, I think we're... Okay. Our weapon is super out of date. We gotta get a replacement for that as soon as possible. Basically does not alter the traits you already have. Delroy was always the boss man character. Yeah. It just kind of accentuates the... Why did I just stand on it? What the fuck? It just accentuates kind of the bad traits that you have. Not even the bad traits, just the traits that you have into the worst versions of yourself, I guess. Because I mean that's kind of the whole point with the corruption of Arjun's characteristics. Is, you know, they can be good things, but they can turn into very negative things if taken to the extreme. Which he has done. god, every laser in the building I'm hitting. Every freaking laser. At least we got a bunch of healing up here, especially. Okay, that was not exactly the best set of loot. It was fine, but we didn't manage to really replace our main weapon. And our level is still super low. Compared to where I want to be, anyway. Micah opened the door, Delroy walked through it. Literally no different to Arjun, really. Nithya blocked off the door, Arjun found a way through and gave into his wanting. Yeah. Huh? What just happened? Alright, that's what happened. Is there something over? No, we did that already. Okay, so I think we take everything here because we cannot come back. Taking onslaught rifle. Lovely jubbly. And we'll take whatever this is. Probably. No, we're gonna skip. And then on to the next room with the console. It's also like Arjun makes a Delroy King basically following a similar path, different reasons, sure, but a similar path that wants desires power. Yeah. Ah, fucking hell. Oh boy. Okay, there is a turret over there that I do not wish to have alive anymore. I missed. I've taken a shitload of damage. I hate these guys. Holy no. Oh, fuck those ghosts. Okay. Corrupted onslaught, so swallow those yellow blobs for more power. Does it like? Oh boy. Oh boy. Does it give enough of a boost to be worth losing the health? God, we are certainly in need of more healing than we have found, which is to say, not very much. Ah, speak of the devil, there's a little bit anyway. And I believe that there's some more treasure for this one. Chance for Lucenite, misfire. Misfire sucks though. I really don't like misfire here. Let's redraw this one. Dash drain? Okay. You know what? We're gonna in for a penny. That's fine. We'll take this. I know giving up a couple of those is not good, but you know what? Oh. That was close indeed. Oh, hello. Please do not hit the me. Oh, that's great. For that. We're not that far from another overdrive though, so hopefully we can get all this health back pretty soon. Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna get it all back right now.
I don't know why I did it. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't stop. I can't change what I've done. I just want this to end.
Substantial gains. Okay, good to know. Well, we didn't come back to full health necessarily, but we made a little bit back. Oh, I almost left some treasure behind. That would be unforgivable. Assuming this is treasure, this may be enemies. It is. What a surprise. Oh, now we get the onslaught. Very good. Okay, we got a bit of a stat buff. We got onslaught, or excuse me, overdrive, and more experience. No complaints. No significant complaints. Okay, we got ads coming up in a couple seconds, folks. Just hang in there. We'll take this, and I think we will take this as well. Okay, that's close. Nice. Okay. Integrity regenerates at low. No, we're not going to take that. We have the status buildup effects like stagger as one example. Those will happen far quicker too, the more corruption you have. Gotcha. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, whatever. Okay, I just need to lock in, guys. It's very doable. It's an easy game. I just need to lock in and not be scrubbed, and then we'll win. Right? Easy, easy. Buddy, get back here. Jesus. All right, this thing does appear to be ripping through the enemies at a pretty good clip, which is nice to see. See how long that lasts, of course. Did I not get back up there? No, I think I must be able to. There it is. What is going on over here? There we go. I think smart rifle, the best one I've used, wasn't even 100 proficiency. It was 82 or something. Almost full on the bars, each stat had 3 arrows. It's just like, you know, you just don't have to think about it. You just kind of aim and then it does all the work. I don't remember what this, the alt fire does. Okay. I don't remember exactly what the alt fire does. I should look it up. I think it does increase stagger or something. I actually don't know if I like it more than the primer. Buddy, there are much bigger fish than you to fry. I need you to just cool it for a second. Thank you. Okay, we got ads at the moment. Just hang in there, folks. I feel like we're only getting enemies in these now, which is kind of crazy. Okay, there we go. You can afford to use a power weapon at least double the No, I know. It's just something I don't think about as often as I should. Okay, so fires extra. This is normal. Fires 2 extra projectiles. Dashing partially reloads. Perfect reload boosted damage. Fires additional projectiles and trigger release. Each shot travels a short distance. Oh, then splits into homing rounds. Okay, so the ult fire is really too neat. Yeah, I thought that the ult fire might like group shots together and make them more damaging or something. It works. Oh boy, hello. Okay, that was close, but I think we've gotten it unscathed somehow. Or mostly unscathed anyway. Skills restore integrity. Yes, please. Repeater crossbow. No, thank you. Oh, they gave me back to it. Okay. What? Where did you come from, sir? How dare you? Alright. This is probably the consort now? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really feel like I have a good feel for when it's time for the boss fight or not. Sir, where are you going? Excuse me? Buddy. Jesus Murphy. Thank you. Me personally, I don't like ult fire on smart rifle. I'll use that weapon almost exclusively in regular fire. Yeah, that's kind of how I've been feeling about it. I wasn't sure what it was doing at first, which is why I kept using it, but if it's not doing any sort of additional damage or whatever, it just doesn't feel necessary. Alrighty, folks, ads are back. Oh yeah. Turrets, I do not like you. And so, I'll go for you first. There he is. There we go. Oh, okay. Let's try to wrap this up. Smooth. Much like my brain. Prominence. Definitely take that. Corrupting reaping track room, sure, that sounds amazing. There's a guy behind me. Now he's dead. We'll take a look at the perks of the reaping track room in a sec. I'm curious. Okay, another redraw, which is nice. I kind of feel like we're not going to need it, but I mean, it depends on how much more we level up for the boss. There's a world where we level up at least a couple more times and get some good draw. Oh, right. Okay, let's see. Consecutive returns, okay. Discs ricochet between hostiles, blah, blah, blah. Disc can be launched back with a melee strike. Yeah, all right. Smart rifle is really good for those damn squiddies. Yes, sir. And those squids are feckin' annoying. Merlin, here once again. Okay, well, they're dying as fast as they spawn. Generally. And there's a lot of them spawning. Oh, that's what? That's it? Okay, I was expecting the consort. Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, actually, we did get the attribute enhancer of the truck down there, so that's nothing to sneeze at, I suppose. I always like checking the traits. They are more important. Yeah. The traits are certainly important. Wait, what? Did we already fight the consort? Or does the consort not show up in every fight? For every run? That's actually shocking. Ricochet hand cannon, not interested. I don't think we fought the consort. I'm a little surprised. Ooh, that's good. I'll take that. Missile velocity is just kind of nice for getting it to where it needs to go faster. And then I guess we'll pull on this a couple times because we can. We can get another Reaping Chakram, then... Okay, this one's actually kind of worse. Actually, Razor Edge is nice. But the harvest volume is decreased, and disc velocity is decreased significantly. I think I'll keep the one I have. Take it? Take it? Okay. Well, we can always redraw some more. And then I know. Myriad Chakram with a Razor Edge. That's actually kind of fun. Okay, let's take another look at this. So, stack limit of Agony Harvest when the orbiting disc hits a hostile. Do alt fire, or excuse me, Piercing Chakram travels through hostiles. Razor's Edge is nice, and then Parry Chakram, yep. Razor's Edge will be better for boss, it will do steady damage over time. Yeah, no, 100% on that one. And then Myriad Chakram. Discs move very quickly. Each consecutive hit returns more quickly. Disc travels through hostiles. Razor's Edge, and then Parry follow. On a successful parry, all available discs will be launched out. They both have Razor's Edge. But I don't know if it really matters between the two. Although disc velocity is... Yeah, we've gone in a couple times with Reaping Harvest. I'm gonna go in with Myriad Chakram and give it a try. And we have our full-on overdrive, so I think I'll basically just blow it right away and see what we can get away with in terms of how much we can charge it and use it. That's something I also forget to do is I just sit on my overdrive, which is fine normally when you want to save with the heal, but in this boss fight, there's no reason to hold on to it. I might as well just launch it as frequently as I can. And my power, I'm gonna have to remember to fire off more frequently. Fortunately for that, I just need to hold down. Actually, sorry. What is the alt fire again? Right. Upon hitting a hostile's weak point, discs returns. It's a 5-disc myriad, I think. Unless that was just a typo. I said I was going to use it right away and I completely forgot to. Oh boy. That's phase 1 down. buddy. So easy.
I don't need this.
Oh man, that felt so smooth.
Go to her. Listen.
Fuck yeah. God, this game feels so good. It feels so good when you're in the flow state like that. Holy shit. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull a Stumpy this time. I knew it. I knew that was around.
More than this. I know that now. I just hoped you'd be here.
Yep.
I was better. Yesterday is a lie.
You shouldn't have come here.
Lydia.
This was my dream. Not yours.
I just didn't want to lose what we had. I took things too far. I couldn't stop.
You can't change what you've done, Arjun. It's a new day. I wonder what you'll do with it.
I'm sorry, Nezio. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yanking off the amulet or necklace thing that kind of represents the remnants of his relationship with her. You know, signifies him giving up, and so Yellow loses its grip. Still haunted by his past to a degree, but he's accepting that, you know, this is his life, and he needs to move forward. Oh man, what a game. Personal growth, personal acceptance is all it took for him to prevent that control. Yeah. You know, is there anything else in the credits that changes after the first time? You happen to know? We've watched them all through once. We can skip them this time, I think. Unless there's something that shows up. I can't imagine that skipping just the credits would skip the any sort of additional scenes, but we're just gonna do it. Yeah. Cool. God damn, folks. What a marvelous experience. And all that Lucenite, nothing to use it for. Oh well, wait, can we talk? Is there anything left to talk about with Constant, perhaps? Face tomorrow. Oh, we gotta talk to what's her face, because that is our future. Our future is really, you know, not Nithya. It's the future of humanity that Soltari sends to this place. We're going to need to protect them. Is my suspicion. Primary. World dial. Oh, okay, there is nothing. Face tomorrow. Is face tomorrow anything? Is there something in the world that allows me to do that? Or is it just simply continue to play the game kind of however you want now? Your fate is your own to control. You can choose your own direction. It's just weird that it's saying there's another objective. Where was she at again? She was in the bridge controls? No, here it is. The colony. I believe. We'll find it. Yeah, okay. Okay, we can't talk to her there. I guess that's it. Oh, man. All right, folks, that I think is it. I think that's it for the game. I think we're done. I actually don't know how many. It feels weird that we only have one gold trophy. Guess we haven't done these nightmare strands. That'll be easy enough to clear out. Unlock all main power weapons and defeat 25 hostiles each. Use Carcosan modifiers to embark upon and survive 33 expeditions. Okay, that's funny. Complete a biome without taking direct non-corruption damage or losing adrenaline. Batch 30 hostiles using overdrive during a single cycle. Okay, that's easy enough if you just like use it on cooldown. 7 consecutive shotgun blasts with 100% pellet accuracy. You kind of need something big to hit with that. Maybe you could do that on Shepherd or something. Time to play with modifiers and do full cycle runs and of course get that plat. Yes, sir. Reach maximum corruption level and survive. Use the environment to eliminate a hostile without shooting it. Okay, I guess that's... What would you use to do that? The exploding things, I guess? Complete a biome without using the shield. That's not that bad. Cool. All right, guys, this is going to be it for me tonight. I think I'm going to end early because I am very tired, and I got work tomorrow, and I got to eat my dinner still. So we're going to find something to raid out to. But this has been like such a fun experience playing this game. And Stumpy, again, thank you so much for all your advice and your tips and your poking and prodding to get me going in the right direction. It's been very, very helpful, and I appreciate it immensely. I think that's it. I think that's it for us. Like I said, I'm not going to be here on Saturday morning. I know that normally there's stream then, but alas, I am out of town this weekend. So we will pick up our regular schedule next week and continue on playing some games. I don't know what actually we're going to start. We might switch to Pragmata, perhaps? I actually have no clue what I'm going to play on Tuesday night. But then it'll be the Seance at Blake Manor as usual on the weekend, and we might even do a cheeky Sunday stream. If not that weekend, maybe another. We'll make up for this missed weekend at some point, guys. That's I can commit that to you, and we'll do it in some fashion. What that fashion will look like, I don't know. Actually, I know exactly what I'm doing next week. We're playing that game that I said I was going to be playing earlier. Mean of the Hollower for you? Yeah. Oh, are you saying that I should play Mean of the Hollower, or are you saying that you're playing Mean of the Hollower next week? Because that I believe, and I would even be tempted to play it myself, truthfully. I think it's almost out now too. Anyway, let me find someone to raid, but in the meantime, YouTube, I think that is going to be it for us tonight. So Stumpy, I think it's mostly just you. You have a great night, man. Good to catch up. Good to chat. Thank you for all your help, and I'll see you around, man. I don't know what we're going to be playing next. I'll probably be done with streaming Saros for the time being, although I'm sure I'll play it in my personal time to get the plat. But you're totally welcome. No, I mean, I will be playing. Yeah, probably this weekend. Gotcha. You have a good time with it. It looks like a blast. I'll not be playing it this weekend because I'll be gone, but I'm certainly looking forward to it. And if you're ever interested in anything else, or if you have any suggestions for games similar to Returnal that you think are really cool, let me know. I flicked the camera there by accident. Then I will be happy to give them a try. Alrighty, YouTube, have a good night. See you around. Thank you for everything, Stumpy, and anybody else out there watching and then lurking. Lurkers make this platform work, and I appreciate all of you. So have a good night, YouTube. Talk to you later, and goodbye.